Somebody getting married and you having a baby and it's happening fast, fast, fast. Somebody getting married and you having a baby and it's happening fast, fast, fast. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Like, listen, I done told y'all I don't like to release these type of words, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and be obedient and do what the Lord say do because he keep pressing it upon my heart to release, okay? Now, I had a dream. I'm not going to take nothing from the dream. I'm not going to add nothing to the dream. And I'm not going to add nothing to what God told me to say to you what the dream meant in Revelation. Here we go. Listen, I had a dream, and in this dream, I was dropped off at what seemed to be things happening, okay? Can I prophesy that over to you? Things are happening. Hear me, things are happening. Okay, so anyway, I had a dream, and in this dream, things were happening, and when I just got dropped off. I got dropped off there, and what I saw was a bride running and saying, like, I gotta do my makeup, and all of her, like, maids and bridesmaids and stuff and friends were running behind her, and she was telling the groom, like, the groom kind of peeked at her because he was standing right there, and she's like, don't look at me, so she ran in the room, and all the bridesmaids ran behind her, and they closed the door. And so I'm looking at the groom, and not that I seen his face, but his spirit. Can we pause for a second? His spirit, what I felt from him, his energy, his aura, whatever you want to call it, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I felt as though he was saying, like, babe, take your time, like, we have forever. So anyway, while he's looking at her do what she has to do, he saw the kids over in the other area playing. So he gathered up all the kids and he said, come on, kids. He said, I'm going to teach y'all how to fish. Hear me. He said, I'm going to teach y'all how to fish. The man went out and I'm following them, and they went to this dock, and he went on the dock, and the kids are, putting out their fishing rods. And he said, now, if you really want to catch something, this is what you do. He got a big bucket and he dipped it in the water. He kneeled down and dipped it in the water. And when the bucket came up, he put the bucket on the dock, and it was a bucket full of fish and frogs. It was a bucket full of fish and frogs, and I woke up. So I had to go back to God, and I said, God, what exactly does this mean? What exactly does this mean? And God began to tell me that you're about to get married, and it's going to happen fast. Hear me. God is sending you. He's sending somebody to you. He said, this should serve as confirmation. He's sending somebody to you. He's sending your partner, your kingdom spouse. He's sending his son. Hear me. He's sending his son to you. His son is going to see you, notice you, know who you are, and you're going to know who he is. Hear me. It's going to be unexpected. It's going to be unexpected. God is sending you his son who's going to take good care of you. You all are getting married, okay? You all are getting married. Now, when I went back to God and I'm like, well, what about the fish and the frogs? God began to tell me that when you get married, you are going to give birth quick, which means you're going to conceive quickly. Hear me. It might be on a wedding night, but you're going to get pregnant fast. It's going to be marriage baby. It's going to be marriage baby in that order. Marriage baby, because this is backed up. Come on, this is restored blessings, right? God heard your prayers. He know what you need, and he has already assigned to you blessings that are due to you. It's overdue. It's backed up. It's overdue. So God said you're going to have a baby fast. You're going to get pregnant fast, okay? Now, I began to see what God was saying with the bride not being ready yet. The bride was not ready yet. It was just a few more things she needed to do before she can, before they can have the actual ceremony and they can get married. And God began to tell me that in this season, I'm still preparing some of my girls. Hear me. I'm still preparing some of my women. Some of my women, you just need a little bit more cleansing. Some of my women, it may be that one thing that you need to do. It might be a leap. Come on, this is the frogs. It might be a leap that you have to take. Whatever that looks like for you, I don't know. I'm not in your business. But whatever that looks like for you, you need to do it. Whatever it is that God is asking or requiring you to do, whether it's a fast, hear me, whether it's a fast, be committed to fasting, be committed to the fast that God calls you on, and be committed to the instruction and the strategy that he tells you to do while you fast, right? And I know some of us don't like to fast, right? Because I ain't gonna hold you. God told me to go on a fast, and I said, okay, God, I'm thinking that it's gonna be maybe an intermediate fast, nothing too major. And God said, I want you to delete all social media. I don't want you to drink no food or no water. Huh? So I was dry fasting. But the revelation, what came out of that fast was abundance. What came out of that fast was acceleration. So I'm giving this to somebody. Do what God says do, how he says to do it. Don't take nothing away from it. Don't add nothing to it. Do what God says do, because he's trying to get you somewhere. And can I just say this as well? Be obedient to where God calls you to go, right? Sometimes we can have that feeling within, and God can be telling us, hey, I need you to go to Kroger. Hey, I need you to go to Bible study tonight. Hey, I want you to go to this location. And we're like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm supposed to be there, or maybe I need to go. Be obedient, because I do believe that God is bringing people together, and he's bringing people to meet. He's bringing people to meet, to see each other. So just be obedient to the places that God is calling you to go. Now, can we go back to this man? Listen, this man, his everything about him was just beautiful. Everything about him was just beautiful. And I want to give this to somebody, because from what I understood, I can sense that God is saying you're going to have to be asking yourself, is this real? You're going to have to ask yourself, like, is this real? Because of how just aligned it's going to be. It's almost going to seem like perfection, right? It's almost going to seem like perfection. You know that this is going to be God sent. It's going to be his son. It's going to be his son. He's going to love you like Christ loved the church. Hear me. Receive it. He's going to love you like Christ loved the church. So I want you to be ready. Whatever that one thing, that one step, that one move that God is requiring or asking you to do, ladies, sisters, listen, sisters. Come on, sisters. I need you to do it, because somebody getting married and you having a baby and it's happening fast. You know I love you.